This week on Engage the Sage.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Engage the Sage. This week, we're going to be talking about things that you can be doing right now to take care of yourself, or more accurately, things that I'm trying to do to take care of myself. One of the things that was happening right now is there's a lot of emotional turmoil, a lot of emotional stress as we're trying to teach our students remotely during a global pandemic. And I know that there are a lot of people who have reached out to me, a lot of conversations I've had with people that we're having a hard time managing all these things. And one of the things that we're trying to do is we're trying to be there for our students. Our students are going through a lot. Our students are experiencing a lot. Our students are dealing with mental health issues. Our students are dealing with stress. Our students are dealing with technological issues. They're dealing with family issues. They're dealing with the fear of getting sick and all of these kinds of things. And this is creating a lot of burden on us in trying to be there for them. Our notion of engage the sage means that the sage, you, the instructors, have to engage in the material so your students engage and they can learn better. And what this means is that you, as the instructor, are an important part of this entire process. And to make this entire process work, you have to take care of yourself first. So, I'm not a clinical psychologist and I'm not giving you mental health advice. What I am doing is I'm telling you things that I'm trying to do right now to try to take care of myself so that I can be there not only for my students, but for my family. So these are things that I'm having success with and helping me out. If what you're going through is more serious than that and you need to talk to somebody and talk to someone therapeutically, please do that. This is not a substitute for that kind of help. So what we have are 5 things that I'm doing to take care of myself, and maybe my experience can be helpful for yours. The first thing that I'm doing and taking care of myself right now is I'm trying to actually physically take care of myself. I'm trying to do healthy things. One of the things I'm drinking lots of water. I'm trying to stay on a regular sleep schedule. I'm exercising every day. I'm trying not to eat too unhealthily. I'm trying to do things to take care of my body so that I can physically be ready for the demands, both emotional and physical and social and all of that of what we're going through right now. So I'm trying to take care of my physical health first. And what this means is sometimes throughout the day, I just got to hit pause on a Zoom meeting and drop down and do a set of push-ups or something like that. Give me a little energy, give me a little activity, because I don't know about you, but I'm spending a lot of time in a single place and I got to move. So what is happening is I'm making that movement part of my priorities right now. The second thing that I'm doing to try to take care of myself is I'm trying to have a morning routine and a real start to my day. Things are a little bit different. I'm not getting up at the same time, not driving to work and all of those kinds of things. So I'm trying to have a real start to my day. So I'm getting up at the same time every day. I'm taking the dog for his morning walk. I'm taking my shower. And if you don't want to shower, that's completely, totally fine. It's just something that I do to get myself into my mindset. And then I get dressed and I help my kids with breakfast and all of those kinds of things. Now I'm still wearing, t-shirts and sweatpants, so I'm not saying that, but my morning routine helps me center and focus for when I go into my room and start to do my workday. So this just kind of helps me transition into something more normal, because normal right now is not what normal was a couple of weeks ago. So I'm trying to create a routine for my new normal. And my walking the dog, taking the shower, helping my kids with breakfast, putting on my t-shirt and sweatpants, these are the things that I'm doing right now to get myself in the mindset to then be ready for my students. The third thing that I'm doing to take care of myself right now is I'm keeping social connection with my students. I thrive on that social connection. I love the face to face classroom. I love having that exchange with my students and seeing the looks on their face when I say something that they resonate with and something that they find confusing. I absolutely love that. So, what I'm doing now is trying to keep as much social connection with them as I can. Some of that is synchronous over Zoom, some of that is asynchronous, where we share videos back and forth, or emails, or written assignments, or those kinds of things. And I'll talk more about some of those connection pieces that I've built into my classes in a future video. But I am making it a priority to maintain social connection with my students. And part of it is for them. I want them to have that opportunity to have social connection where they might not have those opportunities otherwise. But a lot of it is for me. I thrive on that connection. I want to see their faces. I want to hear their ideas. And as much as I can, and as much as it allows, I'm trying to do some of that face to face, either synchronously face to face in Zoom, or asynchronously face to face where they see videos of me and I see videos of them. The fourth thing I'm doing to take care of me right now is I'm trying to maintain social connection beyond my teaching. Um, I have 2 kids running around. I have a dog in the house. I have a cat in the house. My wife is here, and I'm getting a lot of hugs. When I take breaks, and I take a lot of breaks throughout the day, I get hugs from my kids. I pet my dog. I hug my wife. I'm maintaining those social connections. I'm sending texts to my colleagues and friends, even brief ones, just saying, "Hey, how's it going? Hey, how you doing? Hey, Tiger King was crazy, right?" All these kind of things just to maintain a little bit of social connection. And I'm on social media now, more than I was before. I'm always on social media, but I've been on there more than before. And I've noticed that some of my friends are too. So just finding these little things, a little video clip that I like, I'm shooting as a text message to a friend. These little ways to create connection that I might not have done a couple of weeks ago. I might not have thought that I had time to do. These are things that I really find very valuable right now. And the fifth thing that I'm doing to take care of me right now that I recommend that you do is relax your expectations. Um, I, I, I'm a high achiever. I'm an ambitious guy. I like to get things done. I like to be productive, and I'm not on my normal schedule. I am not doing things the way that I would normally do them. I am not as productive as I would normally be, and that's okay because we are in unprecedented times. We're in challenging times. Now, I am using some of my time each day for kind of innovation and for creativity and those kind of things, but I'm not putting a lot of pressure on myself to do this. And I'm definitely trying not to put a lot of pressure on my students to do this because right now it is more important that we get through this well than we get through this by adding tons of lines to our CV and making it really, really hard on ourselves emotionally and psychologically in the process. So relax your expectations for rigor on yourself and your students. Be nice to your students, be nice to yourself, and do what you reasonably can do. And I have to say this to myself a lot because those habits that I built up over an entire career, those are still with me. And letting myself know that it's okay if you don't read that article today. It's okay if that review's late. Maybe you can even say no when a journal asks you to do a review right now. Doing the things that you need to do right now, doing the things that I need to do right now are to take care of me and to be there for my students. And the other stuff is just not as high a priority. And as I mentioned before, if I am not taking care of myself, then I can't be there for my students and I can't be there for my family in the ways that I need to be. So these are the things that I'm doing right now to take care of myself. Maybe some of those are going to work for you in taking care of yourself. Because when we're engaging the sage, we're going to be better in teaching and all of the other aspects of our personal and professional life. So please be kind to yourself, be kind to your students, and take care of you. In the comments below, I would love, because that social connection is so important, I would love to hear about how you're taking care of yourself right now during these challenging times, because I know I could definitely use some additional ideas. So thank you for joining us this time and Engage the Sage. Please like, subscribe, share us on social media, sign up for notifications, and we'll see you next time.